Hello everyone, Gaming with Big Green. We're here in King Shot in server 135 and this is Arena. Okay, this is a very cool game mode. Now this just reset. It resets on Sunday into Monday, and don't try to use your fresh, your refresh on this. Try to wait, because they're all the same. You don't want to waste your refresh, so you basically want to try to just do this one, and the power's so low on the first one it doesn't really matter. But we're going to show you, it's going to be basically the same thing that you can do in Conquest by switching troops at the end, to get a little bit more power, see a different formation. But we're going to show you guys what this game mode is, because now we're getting cross server arena, where we're going to see different servers in our arena. And one thing I want to point out, your pet power and your governor gear do not count for this game mode. And I'm going to show you guys a little bit information at the end of the video with the characters on how to tell really what stats to look for. So we're going to do this now. I like to use Gordon sometimes because I like to heal, but it's always good to try to use two shields up in the front, two infantry characters. So like putting Amadeus and Zoe up in the front is very good, and sometimes having Marlon and Soul in the back, the two archers, and even doing something like splitting them up. If I move Soul over to the right, that could be something that could change up the battle or the performance of the battle. So every little thing you do in these things matter, and sometimes you can see your team perform better or your units perform better when you have them set a certain way. So always try to pay attention to how you do this. And again, just like everything in this game, you have time, so you don't have to really rush through this. And you can also get extra daily challenges with crystals, so if you fall behind, you can kind of catch up that way. All right, so again, I try to use the legendary characters because you have the seasonal gear, which increases their stats in this game mode. It would increase their stats, which would be in Conquest and would be in Arena, I believe. So I'm pretty sure the Season 1 gear does apply to this. I gotta check the Discord again, but they just put out a notification on the Discord talking about the Cross Kingdom Arena, saying how the pets and the governor gear stats don't apply. So make sure you guys check that out. But we're going to take on this guy. He's, as you can see, he's 5.7 million. So our first lineup is going to be the one which would basically be which the computer has the highest stats, or our farthest stars and our strongest power base, based on numbers. So this will be just basically the rally of the strongest based on power. And as you guys can see, it does not go well. Yep. I mean, it's a landslide. I mean, they just blew me away. So we're going to keep going, because believe it or not, we do pull out a victory in this. So we're trying to move a formation around. We're going to put two shields in with one cavalry and see what we get. Now we're at 4.9 million power. We went down in power, but as you can see, our performance is a little bit better from our troops. So our troops are pretty strong here. We come very close, and we went down in power, but did better. Okay, now watch this, guys. So we're gonna go ahead and take Amadeus out. And because I have a pretty good amount of damage with the characters I got in right now, and I want to add a little bit of defense, so I'm going to put Gordon in and try to give a little heal. But he got hammered, so I don't know if we didn't even get the heal. But we're going to try two cavalry, one shield, and two archers in the back. And guys, we're at 5.1 million power. We're still less in power. We went up for a little bit from the 4.9, but as you can see, we got the victory. So yeah, a couple little things, your position matters. you know what I'm saying, your characters on what type they are matter, meaning like shield bearer. Of course your levels and stuff matter and your gear matter. I'm about to show everyone, but this, take a look at this. You can see this is server 136. We're in server 135, so we already have server 136 in here. That's pretty much the only one I really see right now up in the top leaderboard with us. I don't know if there's other servers, but I do see 136 in here. So shout out to y'all on 136. This is pretty cool. We're going to be sharing the arena space. So we're going to dive a little further into the characters. And I want to show everyone, especially, like I said, if you're using the legendary characters, keep in mind you have the widget gear, which the first time you upgrade it will give you stats in Conquest. And that is basically the same thing as the arena. So we're going to take a look at the characters. So now if you go into this menu, you can see that you got 10 escorts, okay? And over here you can see the conquest stats. That's going to be very important. You can see the escort attack, defense, and health. Very good health and defense, but very good, extremely good attack on my escorts. That's going to be the troops that I'm bringing into the battle. Now you can see his escort health is a little bit low, or attack is a little bit lower, but his health and defense is really good. Plus, like I said, if I would have put him in the back row and put Jabel in the front, there was a chance I probably could have got his heal off and did a little bit better. So again, you can look here at this, her stats: escort attack 561, defense and health very good, and she's very good on attack. So she's very good as a shield character. That's why she's important in this game mode. You can see his health and defense is okay and attack is okay, but Zoe's a little bit better. Now you can see him, he's got really high escort attack but lower on the defense and health. That's why I went with Gordon to kind of counteract that. So again, she's very good too. She's, you know what I'm saying, I have a lot invested in her, so you can see her stats as well. Her escorts would have done as well too. So instead of Gordon, I probably could have went with her and probably did just as good. So just some things to consider. Just go in there, it's your escorts, and you can see in there your conquest stats. That's what's applying inside your arena mode. So good luck, guys, and I hope this helps some people through this game mode. We're gonna have a lot more videos coming out. Thank you guys. Please share, like, and subscribe, and I appreciate you all for watching.